Got the Edge Jammer cold air intake for 03 to 07 Power Stroke, the 6.0, part number 18155. Going to be following the directions that came with it to a T, and we're going to see how easy it goes. Disconnect the filter from the filter minder from its harness.
Yeah, that's what
It's back here.
Oh, probably need it.
There should be one clip. Yep. Pop one clip out.
Uh-oh. I can't tell if I dropped something or not.
Oh, what's that? Does it rotate out?
No, it just... Oh.
Yep, that's not. It just sticks in there. It's ribbed. Well, they say step 3, but we're going to do step 3 as step 2. So let's disconnect the coolant return hose.
Hand me your needle nose.
She was warm.
Yeah.
All right, doing step 2, disconnect the stock sensor connector for the MAF. That's just unplugging this guy here. You're gonna push that with the, push your little tab down and wiggle it.
Wow.
Now we're removing the inlet hose on the front of the stock filter right here. Same clip fitting as it was on the coolant hose. Pinch and pull. Just like that. Now unfasten the 4 clamps located on the top of the factory box and remove the air filter. We're going to do that all in one. It's just these 4 here. Clip them, and then this whole cartridge thing here is the air filter, so should just kind of,
So moving there.
yeah, pull her out. All right, you got to kind of pull this whole piece forward. And then get in there and wiggle the filter out. So we ended up taking the clamp off of this piece, that piece that goes right back to the turbo. And this did give us, end up giving us a little troubles. But when you go to pop this out, this, I mean, it sits in there like this. So this part's connected to the turbo, but if when you crack that back, if you can pull that up, these two teeth sit in here. So, and then once you get these popped out, you can wiggle it free, and then the whole filter should just be able to pop right out. But since we didn't know about those, we just started ripping and pulling and prying, and eventually got it, and now we figured it out though. But so goodbye filter. Step 9, locate and replace the mounting bolt. Bolt washer supplied in the kit. Here's the mounting bolt right here. We went ahead and popped open the kit. Here's everything that came in it, so it'll be this washer and bolt here. And then that goes.
So does this have to go through it first? Does it show?
Looks like this, yes, that's where it's supposed to go. The old one we took out was a 10mm. Here's a 10mm deep well socket. The new one going in is a 13, has to go through this little clip on the wire before. So I think that's just because that the tip on that old one, where I put it, that stuck out. So that would have just been in the way of this new one, I believe. You can kill it if you want. Now we're going to pop the housing into place. There's these two nipples on the bottom. They're going to go in those two holes.
Oh, I think that's down as far as it'll go.
Alright, so there we go. No big audible click or anything, but alright, so we're going to install the mat from the old to the new. There is a special bit that they send with the kit. It's basically a hollowed out T20. There's a little pin in the middle. That just won't focus on it. So let's see if you can see the bit. Yeah, see the bit there. Alright, see if we can pop those loose. Okay, so depending on the year, you're either going to have to install a rubber grommet that comes with the kit or a flat washer. This is an 06. We have the, we're going to be using the little flat gasket. It sits right there on the piece. And we're going to go ahead, and there's only one way that this will go in, and there are two supplied screws that come with it. So when you try to put the old ones on, because you didn't read the directions, because you know what's the right thing to do, like I do, when you try to use the old ones and they don't fit, there's a reason. Step 4, remove the grommet from the stock intake that we have sitting over there. This is going to be for the air minder. Pop it out with a screwdriver and then just pop it right in there. Do that before, otherwise you won't be able to reach that when you forget it, so you have to take this part back out at the end. Alright, so now we're going to insert the new intake. So you're going to go, I'll show you here.
Clamp on there first.
Oh, here you go. Can you reach out back there? You're going to fish it through. We took that clamp all the way off, so we're going to go ahead and slide it back over now, just so we can drop it and lose it, hopefully. But this will slide in. You have to turn it sideways. You have to go from the inside, Randall. Yep, inside. And then it'll rotate.
Oh, I see.
Yep, and then you fasten on the inside there, yep. Alright, so you get that slid in there like that, and there will be, we're not going to tighten the hose clamp, get it in there, and then we're going to fasten. There's 3 little holes with these bigger screws that come with the kit. There's different size ones here too, so we're going to figure out which ones it is.
Okay.
So it's the longer ones. There's 3 of them. 3 ways to fasten this. Got those 3 tightened. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten back the this back to, and I mean this is the one that came off the truck too. So when you pull that out off the hose at the beginning, don't ruin it because you'll be reusing it. Get that tightened down, and then all right. So you gotta install the hose clamp on the filter. So we went ahead here, put the screw facing, so easier for you to fasten it. It's just gonna slide right over that lip there. Kind of clip on, then just tighten it down. All right, so we got everything installed. He's snapping the MAF sensor, the connector back on. Connected. We did run into this extra little air line that was plugged into the other intake. We're just bending it up and put it right there. I mean, I'm sure back in there and take it off, cut it off, whatever you want to do, but there's not a place for it to hook up to this one. He's got the air minder back on. I'll plug her back in. And then we're going to take this pretty little piece of plastic, I guess, and slap it on there. There she is. Sits on there, and then we just got 4 screws left. All right, we got everything installed, so all you got to do, reinstall your coolant hose. Slide her on, just like that. All right.
Why is it deep when I got the key?
Because it's an 06.